Jason Todd once served as Robin under Batman, before he was brutally murdered by the Joker. Years later, brought back to life by the Lazarus Pit, he returns to the world of injustice as Red Hood, a vigilante hell-bent on putting a stop to criminals by any means necessary. Red Hood is a highly mobile and tricky character to approach. Wielding a ton of versatile special moves and powerful grounded strings, we're going to take a look at how to get started with this merciless crime fighter.
We're both dead. How are we here?
This is hell, and I'm the devil.
1-1-2 is a hard knockdown and can be special cancelled. Back 1-3 knocks the opponent full screen on hit and is plus on block. Back 1 by itself is also a good anti-air. 2-2-3 is a reliable mid-hitting string that ends in a low and can be used to confirm juggles or to pressure an opponent. Back 2 is a long-range low that can be cancelled for combos or pressure. Back 2-3 is a safe mid-hitting string that is particularly good in the corner. Forward 2-3-1 hits high, overhead, low, and can be special cancelled at multiple points, giving you a mix-up for forward 2-3 for overhead or forward 2 low mine. 3-2-3 is a sequence of 3 mids, with the full string being plus on block, and the first 2 hits being hit confirmable. Jump 3 is your only air normal that can cross up, with down 2 being a solid anti-air.
You're taking the fun out of this.
Die, Joker!
Ground Mine is one of your most versatile moves. You can throw it at 4 different ranges and meter burn it to pop the opponent up, letting you use this for combos, space control, and even Oki. Spin parry can be done high or low and is used for parrying enemy attacks. Meter burn this to deal additional damage. Gotham Stars throws a handful of shurikens as a high projectile. Meter burn this to throw a bunch more as a mixture of mids and highs. Gotham Stars can also be thrown upwards. The meter burn version recovers super fast and can be used for combos. Akimbo Blaze fires a number of overhead gunshots from the air. This deals significant chip damage and is great for counterzoning. Meter burn this to fire more shots. Fatal Drop and Lethal Lunge will cause Red Hood to dive either back or forward, covering a ton of space very quickly. Meter burn during the roll to shoot a number of fast attacks to hit opponents far away. Fatal Drop is also Red Hood's only wake-up attack.
Step aside, old man.
I'm the hero Gotham needs.
Then I'm the one it deserves.
Red Hood's character power utilizes the tasers on his pistols. Pressing 4 goes into his electric hammers stance. From here, pressing 2 will shoot a fast projectile which recovers fairly quickly, and pressing 1 will exit the stance. However, from electric hammers, he has a number of possibilities. Once in the stance, you gain access to a new string in 3-3-2. Every hit is mid and cannot be interrupted. However, there are 4 ways that you can end this string. 3-3-2 up 2 ends in an overhead. 3-3-2 down 2 ends in a low. 3-3-2 grab ends in a high command grab. And 3-3-2 meter burn ends in a safe flurry of attacks for decent chip damage. Arguably, the most important thing about this character power is that you can special cancel into it like any other special move. This includes normals like down 1 or back 2, giving you mix-up potential of almost every touch, as well as consistent damage to end your combos with.
Guns aren't the answer.
Then you're not paying attention.
Red Hood can harass very well from a distance. Whilst not a pure zoner, he does have tools to be effective from afar. However, when trying to counter-zone, you need to be careful which specials you use. The ground mine and air akimbo shots are particularly good at dealing with enemy zoners due to the amount of screen they cover. Electric hammers gives you effective offensive options. The first 2 hits being only -8 on block means a number of characters will have a hard time consistently punishing it. And as soon as you commit to the full string, your opponent now has to worry about a low, overhead, or a grab that you can even meter burn to restand them. However, going into electric hammers on block can be poked out of, so make sure you're not becoming too predictable when you cancel into it. Red Hood's footsies are dangerous. With back 2-3 being safe, you have a safe mid-check at long range. This also means that Red Hood benefits greatly from background bounces. Know your environments well to extend your damage and save on that meter that you'd otherwise need to spend to launch. 112 being a hard knockdown and special cancelable gives you some simple but effective Oki potential when cancelling into Ground Mine. Ground Mine being a low and Red Hood having multiple overheads can set up some tricky blocks for defending opponents, once you have them conditioned to sit there in place and wait. Not being short of flashy combos and sick movement, Red Hood is a perfect character for players looking to finish off their opponents in style. Put time into getting his execution down and you'll soon be a lethal force to be reckoned with. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.